Welcome back to the life of Gabz. That's me. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe to the channel. It only takes 1 second to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn post notifications on so that you guys will be notified each and every single time that I upload a brand new video.
Yeah. You always say that I'm the apple of your eye. Maybe you should come a little closer, take a bite. I can be a crazy, you know I'm a little shy. I can be a freaky, that's the type of shit you like. I can go on and on, just catch a vibe. And I'm taking your vibe, yeah, I'm loving your style. Yeah, I'ma really make this worth your while, no lie. Yeah, I can be anything, baby, if you let me get a taste of your love.
Today I'm back with another story time video for you guys. If you've missed last week's video, go and watch last week's video. Go and watch last story time so you guys can understand what's really happening here. If you're not familiar with this segment, I am going to be reading some story times that you guys have sent to me to read and react for you guys. We have Joe and Brandon back with me today again behind the scenes because they don't want to be in the camera. So we have them here back with me to react and give their opinions and comments and statements and whatever on this story time. Once again, these stories are real. They're real life events, real people. I will not be calling the real names. I will be replacing it with another name. If you guys want to send me any story times that y'all have, y'all can hit me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or my email. I will link everything down in the description down below so that you guys can contact me with your stories. But let me stop chit-chatting and get on with the actual story. So this story time we have today is a story time about the time I caught my uncle feeling on my cousin in other time. This story time is about the time I caught my uncle feeling on my cousin, in other terms, his daughter. So when I was 11, my cousin was throwing a party. Then afterwards, a sleepover. By the way, we're calling her Adrian, and she was turning 13. So the day of the party, me and my other sister were dropped off by my dad, and we were dropped off very early, maybe 5 hours before the party, and that's because we had to go to work and my uncle didn't mind taking us all together to the party. Plus, we got to help them set up for the party. It says party in so much things. When we arrived, we went to Adrian's room and she got her hair done. It looked so good. When we were talking to her, she just seemed so sad. And you know, when you're younger, you can tell when things are off. She seemed bratty and she would say that she hate her mom and her dad. To me, I'm like, why? She has a perfect life. Fast forward, she throws a party, and when it's all over, we go back to her house for the slumber party. We ate snacks, played games, watched movies until we fell asleep. I'm a light sleeper, and when everyone was asleep, my uncle came in the living room, tapped on Adrian's shoulder, and told her she gotta go to sleep in her bed tonight. So if she's having a sleepover, where she gotta go in she bed and sleep? If she's having a sleepover, she should be sleeping with her friends, not in her bed. Huh? Okay. Just saying. As I said before, I'm a light sleeper and I was awoke the whole time. Adrian was still asleep, so my uncle...
You was awoke all the time? Or awake?
Listen, I was writing down what the girl said and she said awoke. She didn't say awake.
You awoke.
I write the girl words. She didn't say awake. Anyway, stop interrupting me, Brandon. The whole time. Adrian was still asleep, so my uncle picked her up and took her to her room. I was confused on why she had to go to sleep in her room because everyone was asleep downstairs. I was saying, it don't make no sense, Brandon. Don't make no sense. So 15 minutes passed. I'm still waiting there, bored. I don't know what came to me, but I was just curious to see if Adrian was up. I mean, she might have been, because I would have woken up if I was switched to a new room. I don't know. I just went up. When I got upstairs, I opened a door. Adrian was asleep, but she was completely naked. And my uncle was sitting right next to her, touching on her. Oh my goodness. I got scared and was about to run downstairs, but he ran after me, covered up my mouth, and sat me back down in the room. I started crying, and he said if I didn't shut up, he was going to beat me. So I shut right up. You see, this is the shit I can't tolerate. Anyways, in the midst of it all, when he was standing up, I didn't notice before, but he had no pants on. I started sniffling, and the noise I was making had woken Adrian up. She looked at me, then looked at herself and saw that she had on no clothes. She jumped back and immediately wrapped herself up in a blanket. I started crying again, and my uncle said, if you don't shut up, girl, I'm gonna smack you. Then Adrian yelled at him and said, don't hurt her. And immediately he popped her and said, what I tell you about talking back. If you don't know what popped mean, he smacked her. Thanks for the sound effect, Brandon. I think everyone got the idea. Anyways, guys, let me get back to this seriousness, cause shit just got real. And from there, he popped her and said, what I tell you about talking back. And from there, Adrian just sat there frozen, touching her face, and I shut right up. Then out of nowhere, she burst out crying. My uncle was trying to tell her to be quiet, but she just got louder. I don't know what it was, but as soon as I saw her crying, I started crying too. You know, that's happened a lot though, Brian. When you see somebody crying, you just start crying too.
Get to your feelings.
Yeah, it's got all in your feelings.
Feet on your sleigh.
Yeah.
All the coolness.
Okay. Immediately, Adrian's mom busted in the room, asking what's going on. My uncle was trying to convince her that everything's okay. But then she grabbed Adrian and saw that she was naked. Adrian's mom started to get upset. At this point, everyone was waking up. She took both me and Adrian out of the room and yelled at my uncle, telling him to throw his clothes on and go. Get to stepping. We went to the bathroom and she asked us questions. I told her what I saw and Adrian told her everything, even things I didn't even heard about. It seemed like her mom had speculations that this was all going on, and her mom started crying. Towards the end, I really don't know what they did afterwards, but I told my dad, and from there, me and my sister was never allowed over to my cousin's house, and I haven't seen her in 8 years. Whoa. My comment on this story is that something that really stayed to me is the part where the mother had speculations that something like that is going on. Now, as a mother to your child, if you have speculations that somebody in your home interfering with your child, get down to the bottom of the situation. It may be uncomfortable, but you by just talking and asking your child, is something going on? Are you okay? Anybody messing with you? Because like Joe said in the other video, children or teens or girls get scared to talk about these things because they may feel that nobody ain't want to hear, nobody ain't gonna believe them, nobody ain't gonna listen to them,
or they'll feel frightened that the person will retaliate.
Exactly, that's a big one. They may feel that by speaking out about it, you don't know what happened behind closed doors. Somebody could be telling you, if you say something, I'm going to do this, you'll do that. And that's why people could be scared to talk up. But if you're having speculations and you feel in your soul deep within that something's happening, ask what's going on. Ask if they're okay. As a mother, you should be comfortable and okay to talk to your child. But anything like that, somebody you're protecting your whole life with. But the thing that really had me for the time, she was like, the father come and pick her up, telling her to go to bed. That had me questioning, like, if we having a sleepover, why she got going to bed? Like,
that's kind of strange, man.
And I'm very glad that you actually got up, I investigated the situation, because you could have gone back to sleep and not even knowing that something happening to this girl, because clearly in the beginning when she was speaking to y'all, you realize that she seems sad, and you know, hearing she speak about her life, like, oh, she don't let she life, or she don't let her mom or her dad, whatever the case is. Things go on in people's homes. People don't always talk about everything. They don't talk about everything, but something could be going on, and people just need somebody to talk to, but just don't know how to. And you could see that the mom was aggressive, telling her shut up, or he can beat she and all sort of foolish, and that her uncle. Her own uncle. I mean, when she investigated the situation, the uncle was like, yeah, shut up or I beat you. Like, huh? But I'm glad that you investigated the situation. And, you know, I mean, things happen for a reason. It's a reason why the sleepover happened and you got hurt. Because if that didn't happen, that could have been going on all the time after that. So,
Correct.
yeah, guys, if you have any comments about this story, you can comment down below. But that was it for this story time. Hope you guys enjoying the story time so far. Comment down below, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Send your stories. I will link everything in the description where you can contact me if you have any story times that you would like to share. Hit me up. I will gladly react to them. But yes, guys, share the video with your friends, like the video, follow me on all my social medias at Life of Gabz with a Z. But yes, guys, that was it for this video. See you in the next video. See you next week, the next story time. Boom. Peace, love, and hair grease. Brandon won't close the video for me, so yeah, guys, see ya. I thought you was closing out.